Hello, and welcome to Putting People First, Leadership and Service Under Pressure. If you are leading people in healthcare and hospitality right now, I already know something about your world. You are balancing service expectations, staffing challenges, burnout, performance pressure, and the human side of leadership. And most often, you're doing that all at once. This podcast exists for leaders who do not have the luxury of slowing down, but still want to lead well. So let's take a deeper dive into who this podcast is actually for. So this podcast is for you if you are one, a healthcare leader navigating patient experience, emotional fatigue, and staffing challenges. If you're a people leader who knows that culture, service, and leadership are inseparable. This is not some aspirational talk, right? Or something that we wish or hope for. This is practical leadership and service guidance in real environments with real people having real challenges. So let's talk a little bit about me and who it is that I am. So again, my name is Sherlyn Dorsey, and I'm the founder and CEO of People Development and Training, or you may very often hear me say simply, PD&T. I bring over 25 years of experience in training, leadership development, and organizational effectiveness across healthcare, hospitality, telecommunications, insurance, social service, higher education. I have run the gamut. I am deep in this training and development game. I hold a master's degree in business administration and a master of human resource management. I'm certified in ACER, and that stands for Achieving Extraordinary Customer Service, and I'm certified through Achieve Global. My work with organizations has included partnering directly with leadership teams to strengthen service culture, improve customer experience, and increase performance. What that means for me is that it deeply informs how I approach leadership, service, and culture, not only professionally, but personally too. So that's a bit about me and who it is that I am professionally, right? But I want to talk to you a little bit more about who I am personally too, because I bring my whole self to every environment. So let's talk about beyond my credentials. Beyond my credentials, my work has always been grounded in one fundamental belief. Most often, people are not the problem. Systems, leadership behaviors, and support gaps usually are. And all of that is fixable. Now, you're probably thinking, another podcast. What is it that you have to offer to me, Sherlyn? Well, the Putting People First Leadership and Service Under Pressure podcast, it was created to close the gap between intention and execution. Most leaders, they want strong service. Most leaders, they want engaged teams. Most leaders want results without burning out their people. So I said, this is what I do and what I've done for over 25 years with great levels of success. So this podcast will actually teach you how to do that, especially in environments where the pressure is high, the resources are stretched, and the expectations never end. Every episode is designed to be practical, relevant, and immediately usable. So that's the purpose of the podcast. Think of that like the passion that prompted me to do it, right? But I'm thinking about you and what is it that you'll get from this podcast. And what I can tell you is that on this podcast, we're going to talk about why service breaks down under pressure, right? How leadership directly impacts customers' experience. I'll give you retention strategies that go beyond incentives, right? We're going to talk about repairing culture when trust feels strained. That's psychological safety, right? We are going to go through simple frameworks that you can use immediately with your team. Everything shared here supports our guiding philosophy that anchors my work. Retain your people, improve the experience, and increase the bottom line. So now, that's what you'll get out of it. Let me talk about how I want to use the podcast. I encourage you to listen to this podcast with a leadership lens. I want you to ask yourself, what applies to my team? What conversation does listening to this podcast create? What small shift can I immediately make? You can use this podcast as personal leadership development. This podcast can also be used as a discussion starter for leadership or staff meetings. You can use this podcast as a reset when service or morale or energy feels off. So if leadership and service under pressure is a part of your daily reality, you are exactly where you need to be. Go ahead and subscribe wherever you are listening now. Listen consistently, and most importantly, apply what it is that you have learned.